Hey girl. Okay, so I popped into Billy's party and was just kind of checking things out. And I wanted to share with you a few tips for having more successful parties. You're doing a ton every month, and I want to see you reach your goals as quickly as possible. So I want you to like work harder. Wait, no, opposite. Work smarter, not harder. And I think that you can definitely have much better parties if you're doing some additional follow-up items. So I just wanted to share with you like what that looks like to give you a quick idea. Okay, so a couple things I noticed is in Billy's party, this step right here in the during this party section of the dialogue document was skipped. And this is something that has helped me tremendously get people to my parties. So I definitely highly recommend doing it. So it says it's like 5 to 7 minutes into the party. Use this message, copy and paste, put it in the comments of the roll call post and tag everybody who didn't check in yet. So this is one of my parties from like last week. So I just wanted to show you what that looks like. So, okay. So before I tagged everybody, this is the hostess's husband. He barely counts as a party guest. One person commented on the welcome post. So then I tagged everybody. I used that blurb, tagged everybody who had not shown up and commented yet. And then look, after that, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more people come and comment. And I think it really just has to do with like the group algorithm, because things will get pushed into people's news feeds the more they're commented on. So if people don't see it and they forget about the party, what they will get is a notification that they were tagged in a post, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, my party. And I will say that all of these people who commented afterwards, with the exception of this one chick, Kristen, all the rest of these people did end up like participating on pretty much every single post. So it helped get people there for sure. So I definitely recommend doing that first of all. What else did I want to show you? As far as, I wanted to show you how I do that super easily. So right when my party's getting started, I pull up the person's party in a Facebook window or a internet window. And then I pull up another tab and go to their party again and go to their members page. Because like, I'm not going to remember 25 people. So then I open these up in separate windows. And this is literally what I'm doing the first 5 minutes of the party. When the party starts, as soon as my first Visly post goes off, I send the first message to the hostess, and then I go and I do this immediately so that it's ready to go. And like 5 minutes in, I can just press enter and then move on with the party and know that I didn't skip it. Okay, so I open up 2 windows, if I could get them situated here. And on one side, I just want the members list. Normally my computer is not this slow, but whenever I have Zoom open, it's like way slower. Okay. And let's just pretend this is my post. I don't want to do it right now, so I'm not going to sit here and tag everybody, but just to show you for an example. So let's say this is the roll call post. I'm going to grab my blurb from the dialogue doc, paste it in here, and then I start tagging everybody's name, and I just scroll down, tag everybody that's here, come back over here and like read down my list. Becky, Denise, Annie, Kristen, Katie, Jenny, get them all tagged, move on down. That way I can get it all done easily. So like I said, this is literally what I'm doing the first 5 minutes of the party. As soon as I hear that second post go off, I hit enter on that comment, and then I just go and party as usual. Okay. The other thing I wanted to touch base on, during the party, everything seems fine. You're good at replying to people and having good rapport with them and all of that. So I love that. I did, and I can't see when this was done, but I noticed that a lot of the times when somebody commented about a book, I didn't see a reply to the comment, but I would see that you liked it. And I'm going to say, I don't know at what point you're doing that, because it doesn't say. But if you're doing it during the party, I would recommend holding off on those comments, and those likes can later become gentle reminders, like 2 or 3 days down the road, you go back and like some of those comments for people who haven't purchased yet. But what you should be doing is, like, the day after the party is doing the easy access book links, and I'll show you what that looks like. So the day after the party, I came back and looked at my posts and saw, okay, Amy commented that she liked the cookbook and the journals. So I ran and grabbed this link from my e-commerce site, and I'm tagging her name in a comment and replying to her about it. And this is just a way, one, to give them a reminder, and also to remind them what it was that they liked in the party, because let's be honest, you're probably not going to remember every single thing, right? So that girl had ordered the night of the party, so I didn't bother with hers. This chick, I did the same thing. I went and grabbed one of the books that she had said something about. Same with her. So that's one method of follow-up. And when I'm doing that, what I do is I search for post 2. I go and I look at who commented. I have my e-commerce page up here, and I'm like, okay, she liked whatever, go grab the link to it, go and paste it. And even if it's like 5 comments per post, the whole process still takes me under 10 minutes, and it makes a huge difference. The other thing that I do for follow up is I follow up with every single person who I did book recommendations for. I search for the word top only because I know that when I post my book recommendation posts, I say, I want to show you my top 5. And usually they all come up by doing that. So this was for, yeah, she did not order still. Maybe I'll go like this comment real quick. So again, the day after the party, I replied to the whole thread of comments, and I said, hey, tagged her name. Did you get a chance to check out my recommendations? Love to know what you think of my choices. When I'm actually going through and doing this in the party, on the very first one I comment on, I grab that and copy it. So the next time I do it, all I have to do is say hi, tag their name, paste that in, done. It takes like 2 seconds. Literally, that whole process takes me a minute. 2 minutes, let's say 2 minutes to be fair. So all of this is maybe like 10 to 15 minutes worth of work, but it makes such a huge difference in your sales. So I definitely wanted to be sure to share those couple of tips with you so that you can be really like making the most of your parties and getting as many sales out of them as possible. The only other thing I wanted to mention was I noticed in Billy's party that you made her a winner of the GIF Uno thing. And like, that's super fun for the hostess to win a prize. But at the same time, the whole point of prize winners is to try to book more parties. So she already booked a prize with or a party with you. So I would make somebody different, one of those prize winners, so that you can try to book a new party. I think that was everything. That I noticed. All in all, I think you're doing so awesome with the parties. You are really, really good at interacting with the guests and sharing your enthusiasm and love of the book. So that's definitely serving you well. But like I said, I just want to make sure that you are maximizing every opportunity to get as many sales as possible, because I love seeing you just get better and better. And I want to do whatever I can to help keeping you get better. So anyway, I'm going to stop recording because now I feel like I'm babbling, but let me know what you think.